happening, peeps? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown here, and I'm back with another Mythical Monday video. Now, as always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, we're going to do a little bit different for this Mythical Monday matchup here. Let's go to women's boxing. Let's do a women's fantasy fight. And this is probably one of the more glamorous women's fantasy matchups that you could get. And actually, they were even talking about this happening not too long ago. I mean, it wouldn't have been the same, of course, but Claressa Shields and LAILA Ali. What would have happened if these two fought, you know, when both of them were in their primes? Obviously, different generations, but what would have happened if they both fought at their best? Now, LAILA Ali's best was about 12 years ago. She's 42 now, but when she was in women's boxing, she was what Claressa Shields is right now. She was dominating the game. She was brilliant, do you know what I mean? She was undefeated. She had everything going for her, do you know what I mean? She won world titles. She was the best by far. And when you fast forward to boxing now, you look at Claressa Shields and you see what she's done. Two-time Olympic gold medalist in the pros, dominating different weight classes, winning world titles in all of them. This would have been a great matchup because both of them share similar characteristics in terms of their confidence, in terms of what they bring to the ring. And this would have been good. I would have liked to have seen this, man. Obviously, it's, yeah, pure fantasy, of course, but the fact that they were even talking about fighting each other now is just goes to show, you know, what both ladies are like, man. And both of them are supremely talented. Claressa Shields, as a boxer, she's done nothing wrong. You know, from winning 2 Olympic gold medals, she could literally retire now if she wants to. And part of the reason why I think she's moving into MMA, doing a bit of both, that and boxing, is because she's struggling to find much competition. Now, she does have a very worthy challenger waiting for her in the boxing ring in Savannah Marshall. And hopefully we're going to get that next year. But let's say Claressa Shields defeats Marshall, and I'd pick her to beat Marshall as well. What does she do now? Like, maybe that's why she's kind of segueing into the MMA game as well as the boxing game. But LAILA Ali was the same back in the day. And she was arguably as much of a star, even more of a star than Claressa Shields was, because obviously her namesake, her name, LAILA Ali, she was the daughter of Muhammad Ali, the most famous boxer of all time, one of the best boxers of all time. So yeah, very good matchup this would have been. When I look at it in terms of the dimensions, LAILA Ali is a bit taller. I think she's about 5'10", whereas Claressa Shields is like 5'8". I think that Claressa Shields is probably more fundamentally sound in terms of what, you know, her skills. But LAILA Ali was very skilled as well. She was very skilled, and she just knew how to use the ring, man. She knew how to work her opponents. She used to tower over a lot of them, and she would bully them back then. But she wouldn't be able to bully somebody like Claressa Shields, I don't think. The difference is like, I think it's the same sort of thing actually in terms of the talent pool in women's boxing back then compared to now. I think that there's a lot more talent now, but even now it's not as deep as, you know, like some like other weight classes elsewhere, let's say. But yeah, I think that if these two were to fight in their prime at their best, I would have to go with Claressa Shields, but I think it would be very close because remember, LAILA Ali's never been stopped. She's never lost, so to speak. So she was the harder puncher as well. And who knows what might have happened if she would have landed on her. You know, I'm picking Claressa Shields, but you never know. Because LAILA Ali, if she landed something, Claressa Shields has been dropped before in her career. Could LAILA Ali keep her down? Very interesting fantasy matchup, man. The fact that they were going to do it, you know, it would have been totally different now. But, you know, if they were to meet when they were in their, like, both of them at their best, it's hard to pick a winner. But I'm slightly edging for Claressa Shields in this one. I want to hear what you guys think about it. And who do you think wins this and why? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember, both of them are undefeated as pros in the boxing ring. I know Claressa Shields took an L in MMA recently, but in boxing, you know, that's a totally different game altogether for her. She's going to be very difficult to beat. And LAILA Ali, she was undefeated as well. She was supposed to fight Ann Wolfe. That was the fight back then. That was a huge super fight back then that never came about, unfortunately. But LAILA Ali retired undefeated. But yeah, this would have been a good matchup here with her and Shields. But I would have picked Claressa Shields to win this one on points. I think that overall, I just think she's got more to her arsenal. And I think that she would have just seen her way through it. But good fight though. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And drop any recommendations for any Mythical Monday matchups. I'll catch you on the next Mythical Monday video next week.